got way too many thoughts in my brain. But I got memories that run through my veins. I'm not one to blame, but I could point out every way that you changed. Some things stay up while others go right down the drain. And lately we've been going down in flames. But if I'm honest, I get in my feels when I want you. Say you feel it too, I'll haunt you. Hold on till I'm lost in nirvana. But if I'm honest, I get in my feels when I want you. Say you feel it too, I'll haunt you. Hold on till I'm lost in nirvana. But if I'm
Damn, it's good to be back. The wait is over. The arena roars once more, and the legends return to the field.
Oh my god, there's no way.
So huge!
The best are already sharpening their skills, and the rivalries are burning hotter than ever.
Oh my goodness, what was
Wow! Every play, every push, a chance to carve your name in history. Somebody stop this!
Oh, that's awesome!
And she drops onto the Kyrie. It's a one clip to finish the kill. And that's two from Kowsers.
This is where stories are written, where every legend leaves their mark.
And the body block. Able to get two.
Oh, that's a body grab. What a grab!
And as Cruiser's out, he gets three.
With history on the line, do you have what it takes to emerge victorious? Welcome to United Rogue Overwatch Season 9.
Good evening, United Rogue Overwatch. I am Doze, joined here by Helios, and we are here tonight for our last semi-final match of the season in Sapphire between the Vancouver Wild and Louisville Gamble. How you doing, Helios?
Pretty good. You know, the week's been a week, but we are going to end Thursday off with a banger with Vancouver, a really strong team in Sapphire, Louisville, another really strong team. It's sure to be a really interesting semifinals match.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for this. And we've already got the map pick, and I think we've already gotten a ban. The map is going to be Ilios, chosen by Louisville.
And then Vancouver immediately responding with a Doom ban.
Yep. So, looking at these two teams, if I remember correctly, and I am currently double checking it, Louisville is your 1 seed. And sorry. Yes. Louisville is the 1 seed. Vancouver was the 4 seed coming into this.
Yes. And speaking of Louisville, their ban has come in, and it is a Lucio ban. Good ban, both good bans for this map. I'm just not sure if you want to pop the Lucio ban this early.
Yeah, I mean, it is Ilios. You see it played a lot on here, but as you said, don't know if it's the best move to happen this early. But
I think a Curie ban is better here. Because, like, what other map are you going to ban Curie on, right?
yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just see how this series plays out, what maps they go to and everything. Again, going to Ilios, Doom ban, Lucio banned. Looks like we're about ready to get this in. So we start off our night.
It also depends on the sub map.
Yeah.
We are going to be going to Lighthouse. Lighthouse is a lot harder without a ton of dive options available.
Initiating match.
And I mean, both teams without the dive already, so See what they pick here.
Ready for
Okay. Interesting.
I'm liking these lineups. Louisville coming out with a Diva, Sombra, Vendetta, Juno, Wu Yang. Outside of Vancouver, we're seeing Junker Queen, Tracer, Echo, Wu Yang, Kiri. So there's that Kiri that you had mentioned.
I'm fairly certain Vancouver would rather play the Lucio here.
Probably.
Just Lucio Kiri. But Dante switching over to the Wrecking Ball, immediately gaining their high ground. The Brawl could work. As you can see, Vancouver rotating Cage a little bit. Definitely a little more brawly. The Echo wants longer sightlines though, so maybe a mix-up on the team comp.
Yeah, but we do see our first pick coming from JS Wessler, taking out Jazzox, but Laggy will respond, taking out Cool. Win is unlocked, and Louisville's going to be the first one to touch it.
Yeah, and I mean the Queen into this isn't awful. It's just like not ideal. However, the dive gonna be catching Swezzler, gonna be catching Boogat on the side of Vancouver too, and it's just kind of falling apart for both teams.
Does have the numbers though. Tracer now just putting some pressure on this point, but Typhoon is going to take out JS Wessler. Again, Vancouver's still up, but Tempo responds, taking out Jazzox. Baguette getting cool. Sixes is very low.
Again.
Throws Pulse, but does not connect with anyone.
Cool is dead again. That EMP is going to be only around 40%.
But we do say Dante, Fan, and Tempo getting close to both of theirs. Typhoon now having Yin ult on Vancouver's side.
Yeah, that's a crazy early Wuyang ult. Unfortunately, the stun catches no one. However, it just allows Laggy to aggress. What were you gonna say though?
Now I'm just noticing all the picks right now for Vancouver. But again, like you said, that Wu Yang ult bit early wasn't near anyone. It's now allowed Vancouver to just continue ticking up this point.
Yeah, and we are gonna see Vancouver taking the lead here as the point progress approaches 50%. And we are in Cool dead before they can even build EMP. I will say, we are nurturing this rush.
There's Queen ult coming out for Vancouver, able to take out Tempo, able to take out Smooth as well, and he's still looking through, able to take out Cool for a 3k here. And still hungry for more. Trying to take out Wessler. But not able to get it. Wessler and back out enough.
With that, we are going to see... No, you say it,
Sorry. Tempo over to a Kiri now. There's a Kitsune rush out of Baguette. Echo copying the Juno. Well, now putting some pressure on this point, but still they are down 2. It's not looking great. There's a Juno ult out of the Echo dude. Yeah, big EMP connects with 4, but really no support there to back it up.
Everybody's already dead.
It's just
Everybody's already dead on the side of Louisville. There was no follow-up. The Vendetta ult gonna catch.
Dude, Dante goes down. Jazzox is pretty low. Ring bubble out, not able to stun anyone. But Louisville still fighting desperately for this.
Respawns are back.
Yeah, Louisville now back in numbers, and it's just 6s left, and I thought they were about to just dash off the map.
Dante switching over to the Diva. It's what we saw her on the... Sorry, it's what we saw them on for the initial start.
Yeah, they were on it in spawn swaps before rolling out.
Yeah. They slept to ball, like you said, but with Vancouver reaching 99% on the point, it's interesting to see the D.Va switch now.
A lot of Louisville is very low here. Dante Fan almost out of that mech. There's the JQ ult, and they go off the map with it. Six is low, forced to use recall to get out of there. Smooth, almost dead, but slash their way out for that point. Dante Fan able to get a pick on the baguette. Vancouver's having to put the pressure in. Pulse bomb out, does not connect.
Does anybody get the second?
This is also off the map. Laggy now swapping over to the D.Va. Bomb is on point. Blocks off Jazzox, blocks off the D.Va. D.Va's back on, out of mech now, and gonna die. And Louisville appears, yes, they're gonna take this first point. Good comeback for Louisville here.
Yeah, it was really looking dire until they got respawns back after the EMP.
Mm-hmm.
It allowed them to stabilize, even though the EMP didn't get a lot of value.
And looking back at it, these two teams did face each other in the regular season in week 3, where Louisville ended up winning the series 3-1, by the way. So maybe we'll see the same thing happen tonight. Hopefully it goes a little bit better in Vancouver's favor, able to put up more of a fight.
Yeah.
Now we're getting our way into Ruins here. Laggy Puppy, now we're on to the Winston, already down to half health and forced to jump out of there. Baguette having to use that Suzu as well. Taking dominant point presence here. Dante been able to get up in the sky, take out Jazzox. Laggy Puppy taking out JS Wessler though.
This map, Ruin specifically, is a lot flatter, and so Echo theoretically should be better. But we are going to see Jazzox swap over to the Vendetta, which is now means that we have a Vendetta mirror.
We do. And Baguette is now over to the Baptiste.
Probably a little stronger into like just pure damage. Damn, Jazzox already going down. Laggy Puppy messing up his jump, getting very low. Eventually does go down at the hands of Cool. The lamp was not able to get there in time. And was a little bit short. And Louisville taking up to 50% on this ult, or on this point. Definitely not looking good if you're Vancouver here.
Speaking of ults, Dante Fan with the D.Va bomb, Cool coming up on a EMP. And now we see Laggy Puppy over to Azaria, so trying to counter this D.Va.
That's Vancouver's only ult dead.
Yeah, it is. Success is getting
Cool,
close.
killing Typhoon. And this choke is just hard to break through if you're Vancouver. You need to Wuyong ult to break this.
Season. Yeah, you need to be able to Wuyong ult this. Sixes needs to be able to stick a pulse bomb here. But they first need to start making their way to point. There's the Wuyong ult onto the Vendetta, able to stun the D.Va. But they need to touch this point now. Sixes will be able to get on there.
The pulse.
I didn't even notice Dante Fan ate the pulse. Jesus.
Yeah.
But the only one on point. There's the EMP for Laggy. Take out Laggy, just Typhoon, and Typhoon is gonna go down. That is map 1. Gonna go to Louisville.
Very dominant performance from Louisville on Bruins. Little shakier on Lighthouse, but Lighthouse is typically the harder of the submaps if you're in a dive mirror. Wells, I think if Vancouver got well, they might have had a better chance.
I think they could have done a little bit more. I think what hurt them there especially was Laggy swapping the tank a bunch.
Yeah, I would agree.
Too bad for them. Just map 1. Best of 5 series.
First game jitters.
Exactly. The warm-up game. And now we are going into map 2, Vancouver's pick and ban. I was about to ask you what you want to see, but we're going to see King's Row.
That's smart, because if I remember correctly, Laggy's tank hero pool is mainly Brawl.
Mm-hmm.
Although King's Row first is kind of not easy.
Oh. Yeah, Laggy has a good bit of time on Reinhardt. This season he's been playing a lot of dive though.
True.
So do we think Vancouver tries to do a tank ban just to protect the Reinhardt?
I don't think realistically a tank ban is a danger for Vancouver here. I mean, they maybe ban Zar, but like you don't really want to play Zar on this map. You could ban Sim here. Banning Sim might be good.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a Sim ban. I would mention, like, I'm trying to think of what else like Louisville ran in that last map in terms of damage that Vancouver might want to ban. Honestly, cool Sombra. I feel like
you're not playing Sombra on this map.
Even then, I feel like the Sombra wasn't a massive threat. Especially,
Yeah.
I mean, Lighthouse, Cool died multiple times. If anything, maybe you look at that Vendetta. But you also had Jazox playing it for a little bit.
Yeah, but I feel like Jazox is a lot more comfortable on other heroes. I could be wrong. I don't know this Vancouver roster in and out. But the Vendetta switch looked like a Hail Mary to try to win a fight on Ruins, right?
I mean, you now have the Doomfist is back, the Lucio's back. So, you're able to go back to dive if we wanted. I know you. I guess it's
Vendetta, yeah. Yep,
Yeah,
Vendetta
so
ban.
Vendetta ban. I don't mind it.
Yeah, I think the Vendetta ban makes sense here. I want to say that's a Wuyang ban.
I don't know. Yeah, it's looking like a Wu Yang ban.
I mean, Wuyang can be really strong on this map.
I don't mind the Wu Yang ban. I feel like it wasn't getting the most value in that last map. It was what? Typhoon playing the Wu Yang, right?
Yeah.
It's Typhoon and Westlar, I believe.
Yes. Tempo
So-
was playing the Wuyang. They switched to carry halfway through
Okay.
Lighthouse.
Couldn't remember.
So Louisville keeping keeping defense. This is gonna be interesting to see how Vancouver attack this. And
What
it's
do you
also gonna be interesting to see. No. Repeat. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna ask, what do you think Laggy is gonna run?
I think Laggy should run the Diva.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
And I also think Dante should run Doom or Diva here.
Yeah.
Purely because high ground on first point is very oppressive if you have it, because you can just force all of the defense into the archway. The only way to break it is to go through hotel.
Yeah. I could see that happening.
Initiating match.
I honestly don't think we'll get that out of both sides. As we mentioned, this is a very heavy brawl map.
Ready
We are.
for battle.
Ooh.
You know
Yeah.
what? You almost had it.
Yeah.
Dante
We
on
are going to
the-
see Dante on the Doom, which I said, and then Laggy on a dive hero, not Diva.
Yeah.
I think Winston gets super bullied into that comp, but whatever.
Winston's definitely gonna get bullied. My other concern for Vancouver here is he doesn't really have any other follow-up for any dive. Right now you're looking at Soj, Echo, Weaver, and Bab.
Well, they're not sticking on the Weaver. They're probably going Lucio Bab.
Okay.
Yeah. Because Typhoon does not play Weaver.
Defend objective A.
Let's get a little bit of follow-up. The Echo could definitely still put in some pressure here. You don't have anything against Flyers, and as I say that, Jazox manages to take
My
out
God.
Cool.
That's a really good pick. And I was right. We are going to see Vancouver go on the high ground here. And as expected, Louisville all kiting into the archway.
But Jess Wessler does able to take out Jazox, so each team down a player right now, but smooth on with a pick onto Laggy. Definitely gonna hurt Vancouver. Tried to get a pick on this point, but not quite.
Yeah, and that's a retake for Louisville.
Gotta wait
Laggy
for-
definitely went a little too aggressive.
There's another pick for Cool, taking out sixes now. And now looking Cool, hanging out in hotel, looking for Baguette, looking for Jazox.
The Echo falling early.
Yeah. Still trying to get picks from this hotel here. Down goes Laggy. L'Oreal coming
That's
in
a
a little
captive
late.
son.
Does connect with the Lucio. Lucio will die. Jazox is very low.
Do you want to
Baguette
know
is
what
gonna
could
be down.
unironically go really hard here? Listen. Because you just ignore the Freya Soj sightline. Or you just ignore Hanzo Freya sightline. Like entirely. Doom has to punch you to contest it, otherwise you just lose.
Yes.
I don't forget a favor.
I just feel like Zen would get easily picked though.
Sim, not Zen.
Oh, Sim. I thought you said
Yeah.
Zen. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind the Sim. Both teams trading picks back and forth, each down 2 sixes. Picks up another
Both
pick,
down
taking out
Lucio.
Tempo. It's now
However-
just Cool and Wessler live for Vancouver. Or
You definitely
Louisville.
take Winston Soj Echo versus Hanzo Alari, right? You definitely take that.
Engaging enemy combatants.
Louisville still putting up a hell of a fight here to contest this point. There's Dragon. There's 4 ults coming out, 5 ults?
Yeah. The beat was to save Laggy because he got bullet shot.
Oh, no, sorry, I think that was 6 ults. You had both beats drop, a window, echo,
Bola.
much. I forgot about Bola.
I mean,
Just
they
had
switch
basically just
anyway.
every ult come out in the game.
Pretty much.
But Vancouver does eventually manage to cap that point after all of those ults.
Yeah. And 3 minutes is a fair amount of time for a second. It's definitely by no means easy, but it's also like you're not struggling for time.
He jump in the back here, gonna get punched off high ground by Dante Fan. Now able to jump out. Dante Fan still chasing this kill. Xanthus out, keeping him alive. Smooth getting pretty low. Dante Fan low as well. There's a primal coming out. Jumping in the back line here, but Smooth able to take out Typhoon now. Jazox with a near miss on Jazox, ends up going down to 6s.
Ooh, cool. Fall. Cool. In the back line, ends up dying to the Echo Stickies. Isn't able to translocate out in time, and this is a full retreat if you're Louisville.
Yeah. Back on that Sombra, I think I liked them on the Hanzo better.
The Hanzo's better for second and third. You do have to give up like all of second and third, but on those more open areas, it's a lot more impressive.
Like Puppy very low, got hacked. He got hit with the virus as well. Jazzak's trying to hide, but not able to escape. Cool.
Yeah, even Hanzo probably being better here. Cool is doing a lot of good work on the Sombra to make sure that Laggy just can't really play the game.
Now we see Laggy over to a Diva off the Monkey.
Definitely better at stopping the hack. Sixes. Spy tricking for Cool. Isn't gonna find them.
Duplicate for Jazox already popping the ult as well, taking out Smooth.
That's
beat out,
out.
Tempo now.
That's a good force. Because that beat did nothing.
I mean, it kept him alive a little bit longer, kind of dwindled down this time bank, but then you got a window from Baguette, which forced him back even more now.
Yeah,
Now Vancouver will be able to take this point.
Even if you do like stall for a little bit, they're still gonna cap. The goal was probably to stabilize if you're Louisville, but just some food for thought if you save beat there for overclock, right? Because overclock can kill through Ray, so that's not gonna work.
Yeah, I mean, it allows them to take that time bank down so that if they get to this point, but Dante Fanfan with 3! 2 with the punch, 1 follow-up onto Jazox.
And Laggy's
Puppy
gonna
out of mech,
reset.
jumping off map.
Insane punch by Dante.
My Dante. We're coming into this next fight with 3 ults to Louisville's 4. Dante Fanfan half got Lucio off the map? Oh my god, and Dante Fanfan picking up 2 more. 1 with the ult, 1 after it. I really hope that's play of the game, because I want to see that back.
Yeah. It is. I think this whole map is going to be interesting.
Dante Fanfan just building up the punch now. Able to TP out after getting low, but Dante Fanfan not able to get out. Ends up dying to 6s.
Yeah.
Down to 15 seconds as Vancouver's pushing it around this last corner here.
Yeah, you still for sure get a fight here, but do you
gotta
win it?
I mean, you've got 3
this isn't
ults
even
coming up on 4. Typhoon
Here's
very
the
low. There's Lamp to keep
OC
him
matching.
alive.
Ray beat. EMP probably. Yep.
There's the
All
Lag
5.
low out of mech.
All 5 were hit
There's
by
a
it.
window.
Oh my god. The EMP doesn't kill anyone though.
It did help get laggy out
They
of
got
mech.
the neck. A beat to
That could be
stabilize.
huge for them themselves. I like the beat.
And this
Almost left Dante getting close to
Laggy's
that.
alive in Baby Diva.
How is
Laggy's-
Laggy still
Laggy
alive?
built
And
neck.
there's the remake killing tempo! But Dante Fanfan taking out Baguette. They've still got 2 on this point.
We
That
have
is
bomb to
it.
stall.
Typhoon is low. Trying to survive. It's just Laggy now on this point.
There is bomb to stall. Yeah. Here's
There's
bomb out to stall.
Bomb, but is Laggy gonna be able to get back in mech?
Yes,
Laggy
the remake happens. Yeah.
back in mech. Cool. Almost got the hack off. But Sixus gets back and immediately dies. It's just Laggy on this
The
point.
lamp.
Great lamp, but again, Laggy is out of mech. Laggy's gonna go
The
down.
stalling. Oh my god.
They're doing everything they can, but it's just Typhoon.
Hack.
Gets hacked, finally goes down. Insane stall for Vancouver there. But Louisville eventually manages to clean it up, prevented them from getting a full 3.
Yeah, that's... Yeah, that was a really good stall from Vancouver. I mean, you pretty much have to get it to end of map, right?
Just about. But now it will be Louisville's turn to attack here. We're in. All right,
We are
not much-
missing the Sombra again.
Yeah, not much different on the side of Louisville, except we do now have the Venture. We're also looking at Juno Lucio.
Double
But on the
speed. I think that's...
I think it might just be a spawn thing right now. But look at the side of Vancouver. We're now seeing a hazard. Nope. Okay, never mind. They're swapping.
Nope.
They were discussing in spawn still. Which they're still leaving spawn.
I mean, you get there in time, but...
Yeah. You're back on the monkey. You've now got a soldier. Foon on the Lucio and Baguette now on the Kiri.
Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
The Curie is pretty good into dive. Her survivability is very teammate dependent.
Yeah,
And it's
already having to
not-
use that TP to get out though.
Yeah, it's not the greatest when it comes to dive because they just chase you.
Like Puppy already in, very low, should go down, does to JS Wessler, but Jazzox managed to take out Cool. Each team down a hero now.
We are gonna end up seeing Venture contesting cart point a little. Probably going for dive. Although the soldier can put out a lot of oppressive fire on this angle. The echo behind, same with the Lucio here.
That's pressure on Laggy now, swap it over to that hazard. Should it spawn? Decided not to.
Yeah.
Dante getting a punch on a Baguette. Was low, now getting some good heals. Trying to put some pressure in the back, able to TP out now. Typhoon and Tempo were just having a fight of their own. Smith comes in to ruin it, taking out Typhoon. Jazzox low, now down to Dante Fan. He is getting lower and
I think
lower.
you're gonna end up with more time here if you're Louisville
Oh, definitely.
for a second.
Louisville managed to defend these 2 or 3 different
Yeah.
fights. Yeah, they've got almost 5
You have 2 more minutes.
Taking flight.
Yeah.
Stop the payload from moving. Restoring balance.
Slowly pushing this hard. Good ball for Laggy Guppy there. Blocks the punch. Now Laggy put in some pressure in the back. Gets hacked. Gets hit with a lot there. Able to take out Wessler now.
Nice trade. Still, I think you'd prefer to have your hazard. You know, if your hazard didn't get looped in and died.
Six is still up on this high ground, hanging out. Now, I say that and immediately they go down to Smith.
That really helps.
However, you're coming up on 5 ults if you're Vancouver.
Yeah, 5 up 4. Dante just used that meteor strike. I do like the hazard figure. I like the walls. There's 2, 3 ults coming out, 4 ults coming out now. 5 ults total. Jeez. There's a pick from cool Jazox with the duplicate raid coming out. Beat out from tempo now as well. 6 is low on this high ground.
Here's the visor.
Push. But ends up going down to Smooth out of the burrow. Smooth taken up by Laggy now.
This is really just... If you're Louisville, you knew you were going to lose that fight, because if you're alt tracking, you knew they had a ton of ults, right?
But they did manage to save one, being the EMP.
Yes.
Dante Fan building up to another meteor strike. And now Smooth is taking out Baguette. So now they're up a player. Jazox very low, but able to take out Dante Fan. Smooth now in the back, taking out another. It's just not going to be enough. Cool, very low. Trying to escape the shots from Sixes.
Yeah. Cool's doing a really good job at stalling the cart here.
A little pressure on the art. Getting a little bit of progress here. This is where you're going to
The EMP hits 3.
Multiple. Cool, taking out 2. Smooth, cleaning it up, and now that's a full team kill for Louisville there.
You're going into 3rd with a minute and a half left.
Orbital ray is not ready yet.
3.
Certainly rough if you're Vancouver.
Up to 3 minutes with that added time.
Behind you.
Yeah.
More time. They're already
However,
building up to 3
Oh.
ults, but
they do actually have Ray here. Like, they're gonna build Ray this way.
I love watching this between Dante and Laggy. Laggy just trying to climb up, Dante punching them off. It's like getting Typhoon pretty low. Fighting for that pick. Eventually does get it. Laggy very low. There's Suzu out, but not going to be able to save themselves. There's multiple ults coming out. Sixes goes down, trying to pop High Noon.
Yeah.
Jazox doesn't get anything off the duplicate. There's a Ray. Cool swapping over to a Bastion. And that is going to be map 2 going to Louisville. One more win, and they are in finals.
Yeah, that's... I
Be
do
the player I
think
want
that...
it to be. It is!
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay, so Bugat was lagging.
Oh man. What a pick for Dante there.
Okay. Yeah, so the server's a little shaky, but that gives us a lot of time to talk about the very interesting Overwatch news recently.
Oh, so much new stuff coming. I'm so excited for it. I will say I am a little weary. Having, you know.
So most heroes they've added at once, so the balance is going to get a little weird.
Well, that and just the fact that they're also adding 10 heroes in 1 year. So I think it's kind of just a mix of both of those there, really. You've got 5 at once, 10 throughout the year. We'll eventually see 2 new maps. We're now seeing each role will have its own sub-roles with their own passive abilities. So next season of UR is going to be a ton of fun, and I'm sure there's going to be a good bit of chaos with everyone learning and figuring out all these new heroes. We'll eventually the 2 new maps they're adding in.
Yeah.
But looking at this, we might be seeing Buns go into a tank for Louisville. Maybe.
Maybe.
Find out. Now, Dragon Master going in for Vancouver. Looks like Baguette is still struggling. If you're Van, I mean, you've got one more map here. You need this map to continue the series, keep your playoff hopes alive. Anything you think they'll go for here?
It's kind of interesting, but I'm going to take my leave. However, you are in good hands for this stream. Doge Mario Mans is casting. So,
Oh, you have a Phil?
Hang. I Doge. I'm gonna touch you.
Oh,
And yeah, sorry, it was on duty. Fun fact, everybody, sorry. UR stream is sponsored by one small unicycle that is powering the whole thing. So Helios and I are gonna take turns. I just got off my shift, and boy, are my arms tired.
why would your arms be tired?
Don't worry about it. Yeah, but yeah,
Okay.
Helios is gonna take his turn in the hamster wheel to power up the rest of the ship. So the stream is still good. And well, I mean, what can I say about these both teams that I definitely been spending the whole time watching in the background? By the way, just a bunch of players, just absolutely phenomenal, coming out here with the cool team, as I like to call it. What am I gonna say? The Louisville Gamble, the Ricochet squad, as one might say.
No.
Very Chinese arc in these players' lives, I want to say.
What have you
And-
thought of this series so far?
I think Louisville, their dive comes very strong, and Doomfist is the character of all time. Especially with the way they've been pretty much just pile driving through Vancouver the whole series, gonna be honest. And I think I don't have a good grasp of what the next map's gonna be, but I'm guessing for map 3 you're gonna take the Flashpoint, gonna keep going with the dive comp, as they seem like they're very adamant of just spamming it. Double speed, double flex. Very, it's a struggle, Vancouver, but I think they're getting closer to cracking the whole code. Maybe making a little bit of comeback. They had a little bit of resistance in Kings Row, so I'm willing to bet this next flash. I'm guessing this next flash border push is going to be a huge contender on them trying to put their foot in the series. And lo and behold, Servasa is picked from Vancouver.
We are seeing the
Yeah.
Saravasa, and we are now seeing Buns on the tank, Cool is on the bench, which means Dante Fanfan is now on the DPS.
Ooh.
Vancouver has also locked their roster to be able to get. It's pretty much. It's going to be the same thing. Still waiting on Baguette to get back in here. Still struggling a little bit with some lag and everything, I guess. PC was being a bit weird.
I'm guessing they're doing this to account for the Doomfist ban. That's probably impending. So, I mean, Bun's on the Reinhardt. I mean, he's still gonna and I
Well,
say
you
that.
already- You already had the Doomfist banned map 1.
Oh.
So
No,
I
they
think
didn't.
it's just them trying to get
I
Buns
think we get
in.
word here, dude. I don't think that ever happens. I wasn't here, so
surely
anything
not.
that happened before I was here did not happen. So,
You're right. You're right.
but anyways, they're still on the point because Vancouver's gonna have the Reinhardt ban. Interesting take here. I don't think that Reinhardt still does well in Servasa. I think if you're gonna go brawl, you're gonna go ram, maybe a sig, maybe see a sig brawl pop out from Buns. I don't know if he has a sig, if it's able to compete in this finals match, but
Yeah, I mean, Buns is inherently a Rhine player on tank. If you're talking damage, they're Junkrat main.
no, I mean like I'm talking Buns' other his entourage, his harem, you know.
Yeah.
The sweepstakes that he has at his fingertips. I don't think that. I mean, I think they're still going to go with the fast kind of rush comp that they kind of been looking for. So I'm interested to see how they're going to go ahead with the rest of how Vancouver's going to approach the other side still, because they still have to account for the fast momentum speed. They still have to account for getting honestly out-angled, especially on King's Row a little bit. I noticed like they kind of just been, they haven't been able to secure the flank and win the side DPS duel that much, but Seeka's kind of lacking on that with against Dante. So hopefully, I mean, Dante's also just like the player of all time in the league, in the division, that is.
Oh yeah.
So it's kind of hard to beat. Even they stack 3 just to deal with Dante, he's still gonna find value because then the rest of the team just rush in. That's so great about Louisville's game plan. It's just Vancouver legit has to lock down with this next comp. I'm gonna be honest. I think that's what it really comes down to.
Mm-hmm. So I mean, again, Reinhardt's out. It's now Louisville's ban, and Baguette is still struggling, possibly.
Oh, he's not the
They're on
sharpest
from the
sword.
custom main again. Custom
You
game
know-
yet again.
Baguette is was one hell of a player. I mean, but he got taken out so hard. Louisville decided, let's send an airstrike drone. Let's cut out the middleman. Let's send a drone strike at Baguette's house right now. All right, take him out the finals match. Okay, they're gonna be forced to pull a sub if they get back in again.
Yeah, I mean, they've got Dragon Master on the bench. Dragon Master can easily go in for Vancouver here. But... And they're talking is... Oh, wait. Baguette back?
I think that Baguette is
Just Baguette.
fine. He's emerged from the rubble. He's got
now-
a couple scores, but his computer is still running Overwatch, so we still have a final match. He's
And now
alive.
Louisville has gotten rid of the Echo, which Jazox has been playing quite a bit this series and been putting in some good work. And now we'll get into our map 3, Suravasa. I'm ready for this. You?
Dude, my body is so ready. I didn't even have time to put on a suit or tie. I'm free balling it in the white t-shirt with the pocket.
I noticed. What the
And-
heck?
I mean, but be known, I'm still not wearing anything else aside from this shirt. Okay, let it be known.
There you
My
go.
desk, full commando. There's no socks. There's one sock actually. I have one sock on, but that's the only thing I got. Listen, this is the intense comp. But anyways, we're loading into it, and yeah, like I said, Buns with this. Like I said, I mean, if you still want to go for the slower type of rush, you can you whip out the Sig Brawl. I have not seen Buns on Sigma that much, I'm gonna be honest, but aside from that, Louisville still go with this rush plan that they've become whipping out all series.
Yeah,
I could
same
probably
thing
on the
we've seen a
JQ.
lot.
Yeah.
Again, JQ, we did see that map. Actually, first point of Ilios on Lighthouse worked pretty well. They were able to put in some good pressure, contest a bit. We also now see Jazox on the Genji with that Echo being banned. Baguette also on Moira. These teams are gonna fight it on the outside here a little bit.
I'm gonna call it unorthodox, I'm gonna be honest, but see how it goes. I'm willing to see. Already, oh my god, Argisuk is just knocked out. He's already knocked out of the fight. This is gonna be a clear Louisville. They actually have so much footage. As I say that, Smooth gets kicked out by Jilux, by the dash. OG's Buns has to retreat on the point. As soon as I open the mouth, Louisville just completely gets knocked out by Vancouver. Wow. Oh, this is exactly what he needs from Laggy Puppy. He's pushing forward, pulling out the whole front line to the team. That's what's up. That's honestly the biggest downfall of the SIG comp here, Doge.
Yeah. I love the way that Vancouver played that. They're getting some great picks. Now we see Dante over to Ara here.
Ooh.
Could be an issue for them. They do have sixes who should be able to hit them quite a bit.
Okay. Got Mr. Baguette in the backline here. Dante instantly going to be covering that. Oh my god. Has to retreat. I mean, the rest of Louisville still pushing forward. The OG Bun still poking around. Dante with a huge pick on Mr. Baguette to start off this fight. Smooth already engaging in. Gets Jacob. Laggy Puppy has to retreat. Has no space to work with. Louisville just completely takes over that early game pick and take over the point. Yeah, as soon as it's yeah, and that's the thing as well, though. As soon as that segment gets planted, he's pretty much not moving anywhere. So maybe this might be the. I don't know. Maybe Vancouver still has to go back to the drawing board here, Doge.
Might have to. I mean, especially with this new forest swap. And at the end, there's Bun's able to get a good rock onto Laggy. I don't know if you saw it. Kept him off point and forced him out of there and eventually got staggered.
Yep. He's too far away. Central. Holy. OG. No. Bro is like throwing rocks in this case. Laggy's in though. There comes the shout here. OG Buns has to retreat, getting really low. Has to roll up the suck. The Laggy Puppy, it's too much. The pull is too desperate. He's gonna get immediately knocked out here. That's the team's gonna fall around him. There is an OC happening. Oh, there's actually a close to OC happening. Never mind. Circus died before he was able to pull it out. Team wipe. Holy moly. Guacamole.
Smooth taking out 3. Dante taking out 2.
Absolutely fantastic. This is the greatest. I think this might be like one of the top contenders of the DPS duo in Sapphire. I'm gonna be honest. They're just too strong. Dante has too much versatility, and Smooth has been grinding that vendetta all season long. So it's really nice to do that. See Jaycock swap to the castle. We're gonna go with Laggy Puppy dealing with double hit scam backline. This feels like my range game, Doge. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing a double D hit in my comp makes me want to end it all. Dante with the absolute overload onto Laggy gets taken out here. It's gonna be Typhoon following Sweet as a chase ensues. Rest of the team is split though. The good thing OG Buns. Here comes the OC from Sexes. OG Buns carves the hands very early here. Dante almost gets taken down here. And the rest of Vancouver are gonna get all the angles open up here. Smooth Tempo taken out. OG Buns gets a trade, but here comes the Kamehameha from Baguette. Completely wipes away the entire board here. Everybody from Lucius is forced to back up and gets picked up one by one. Typhoon going crazy on the Lucio as well. Holy guacamole. Dante, last one to tell the tale. No, gets staggered. Great fight from Vancouver.
I'm surprised Typhoon lived through all that. They managed to get out after that barrage and just work the way back around and get back in and get a good few picks there.
Man, Supcam wishes he was Typhoon. The way he just skittled across the entire floor, taking out the flanks one by one. Okay. For Vancouver.
Not Ajaxing?
Not Ajaxing? I mean, hey, never say never.
Curse.
You say that. Laggy Puppy is cursed with dying before the fight even happened. Get taken out by the Flux 1-0. Typhoon did not Ajax, but we're still not out of the ballpark game here yet, Doge. The counter is still available. And the rest of Vancouver are honestly just gonna hold their point. It's like taking the OG Buns, maybe even fight as. Oh my god, back down on the Moira just taking out Tempo, and the rest of the team has to back up.
Typhoon again, just surviving through all this. Got booped off, but was able to wall right back. How are they still alive?
I don't know. Laggy Puppy with a rampage here. It's going to be a beat to keep the rest of the team. Campbell tries to keep his team up and pushing forward as they get Typhoon. Smooth barreling forward, getting Baguette, moving onto the Moira. Laggy Puppy trying to hold the point, is going to be taken down very closely. Jackass with the desperation hit. Oh! Gets Dante, but it's not going to be enough.
Smooth.
Oh, we're out here looking smooth.
2 for
With
1.
that Holy. And that is in the industry what we call a good deal. Good job in this volley. Gonna be 4th. Oh my god, 3 ults stacked up for the side of Louisville Doge. This is immaculate generational debt if I've ever seen any.
And you've also now got Vancouver making 2 swaps. They've now got a Diva and a Mei.
I mean, yeah, might be
Oh.
good. Don't. Oh my god.
You know
Dante
what? They
was
got
over
one.
Donkey. That's true. If they get Typhoon, they're gonna be a little bit slower coming to the point here. Honestly, that's not a bad trade on the side of Louisville. And like probably top push for the Diva. Oh my god, Musica took shot here. Orderly comes out here. Musica has to use the oh Tempo! Block boost off like a puppy off the map. Oh my god, this is
Heck, it got smooth. What is going on?
There's trades happening on both sides here. OG Bun still pushing the front line though. Takes out J-Yox. A little bit of help with Dante. He just come out from spawn trade. Was on the case.
Goodness, there for a touch. Should be able to get back again.
Dude, Vancouver supports are in front of their tank, bro. This is atrocious. But it's okay. They're all rotating back in the point here. I think it's taken out here, but gets down as well. It's gonna be a total wipe. OG Buns with the disrespectful flux, I'm assuming. But
Sure.
I'm go for style points. I don't blame him. I was trying to reach for that MVP award. But for real,
Really.
this is rough.
Down to our last point here.
I do
Louisville
touchy.
wins this, and they're on their way to the Sapphire Finals.
It's true. Like a puppy, last federation swamps over to the Hazard, which should be the 3rd and final tank swap, to be honest. As got a little coordination with the Mei, they could try to lock him down, trying to wall off OG Buns rest of his team, which means that he's gonna have to be a big pillar for the. He has to stay alive for any of this to work for the rest of the season. They want to close it out. Smooth opening up with the ulti. Sixes in the back row with the OC. Gets him out! It's gonna be a blizzard trying to get it.
Jessox already with the Blizzard?
my-
And taking out Dante mid-ult?
That's so huge. That's huge. That could win the fight. Smooth's still alive though. It's not over yet for Louisville. Gotta take it out Typhoon. Moving on to Jayhawk. Takes him out as well. It's just Laggy Puppy. And despite the greatest accomplishment that there's ever made, I might just all people not Tykes on the fast switch to Soldier trying to get up the target. Oh.
Oh
Not
my
the stuff
god, smooth!
Smooth. It's too big. It's too huge. He might be the largest man in Sapphire. I'm gonna be honest.
Do have that big sword.
Got that big sword out here looking like Excalibur approaching from the ground here. Dante holding on the behind ground, gonna be stopping rest of Vancouver. Trying to make that fast approach as they're gonna move for a 5-man flank here. Takes on Drusler back in with a nice headshot. JF getting up Dante. This might be it. This might be the tournament for Vancouver. This might what they need. That momentum to push forward. They go on to the point here. OG Bunch is going to be caught out here. It's Smooth. He's still alive. Going to be taken out. Tempo in the back. He's going to bet his build just in time, though, for the next attack from Louisville.
Louisville ready for this next fight. 2 coming up on 3 ults. So Vancouver's matching 3 here.
I want to say Vancouver has the upper hand here with the downpour as we're seeing it right now. Could lock out, force the beat from Tempo. He's gonna hold on to it though, as I think they're actually maybe it's gonna be a trade actually in Louisville again. But Tango Laggy moving on to Baguette, takes him out here. 6 in the background, try to do as much as can. Takes out Dante, but it's not enough. They have to back up. Jacobs has to stay alive for the stall. Psychus, however, in the background is gonna make the stall worthwhile as he gets another pick on the Smooth, moving on to J Spiller as OG Buns and Tempo moving on the point here. Oh my god! Yeah, almost gets Typhoon. Yeah, you're right on the side. But Tempo, Chill trying to block him out here. OG Buns gonna be left alone on point. Gonna be Jayox, try to freeze him, try to get as much stall as possible. Will live long enough. OG Buns take it down. Rest of the Louisville is back, but for what cost? They have no tank. They can't get any presence on point. They're forced to retreat and back up. But it's 95% left. They have to do something fast here. It's gonna be the Kitsune Rush
Now they
coming up for
definitely
Benny.
don't touch.
Wow.
I
This might be it.
don't know why you're using Rush there. I think Louisville had already backed up. They'd given up point. I don't know.
I think they were expecting us to them to touch. I think it was that was a good bait on Louisville's ends. I generally thought they were going to touch there. I mean, Buns was already back, but saving for next fight, not a bad idea either. That's honestly a better trade. Dante taken out early. The rest of the team's trying to push forward here. Buns, not a lot of cooldowns, getting walled off. Smooth has to jump around tempo as well. No beats being I mean, rest of Vancouver cleaning up. I mean, Tempo's been holding on to the beat for a bit, but I'm guessing they're just waiting for a good moment to use it, you know?
Great picks. I'm loving sixes on the soldier now, but they go down to Dante.
Yeah.
Smooth and Dante pushing this high ground with the rest now following up behind.
They have a good angle. Typhoon in the side here. Gotta be responding from that engage with the order rate though. As the rest of Louisville just gonna push across that point, forcing Lag Buddy back all the way outside. Jayox on the left of line, pops the Blizzard early with the feed finally coming from Tempo. Gonna be keeping his team up here. Oh my god, Dante with the ult.
Barrage.
Holy moly. The beat is too late from Typhoon though. Not an Ajax,
Very
but
late.
yeah.
Oh no.
He lost all though. Gonna bring it to 73%. Not bad. 75 actually. I can't count.
We all have our moments.
I'm in my moment right now. I'm touching it while we're casting this game, though. I ain't gonna lie. But anyways, going back to it, Vancouver does not have anything except for Downpour. Other than that, they have nothing. They're in a generational debt. Even more so, that can't build up that continued rush old Ed.
Yeah.
And the rest of Louisville just gonna hold on the point here. I'll tell you, with this virus, doing so much work just stopping these early pushes.
Let's kick this off.
Reapproaching. Vancouver looking to try to open the angle. See Baguette on the flank there, expecting for the Downpour to match up with the Kitsune rush. Problem is, OG Buns got Flux, and Smooth's already on Baguette, and actually survived! Oh my god, Jay cuts for the rescue.
Tempo takes him out.
Really. Flux comes out, doesn't get much. Gets Downpour down, gonna be cancelled by Laggy Puppy, and well, it doesn't really cancel that, but still, he's not even any ankles of it. The OG Bun's still surviving on point, almost getting a Laggy Puppy. Here comes Dante with another barrage, takes out Laggy and Jayuk. Typhoon's last one left. Has to stall.
Just Typhoon, they can't touch. Rush to try to help get there. Just touch. Oh, and that is gonna be it.
Wow, Louisville gamble.
Louisville taking the map, 3-1, taking the series, 3-0, and they move on to the Sapphire Finals, going up against Pitt.
Let's go Pitt. And Louisville gamble. Two of the most eccentric memed on teams of the whole league is here. OG Bun's crying that he did not get the Ryan card. Unfortunately, we live in this society where bans are exclusive. Oh my god, that hit the double!
What?
That hit the double? Oh my
What?
God. I'll say this. Pitt has a money up. They got a money match coming up. Go ahead, because I'm betting my money's going on the Louisville gamble. I'm gambling on the gamblers, bro. Okay.
Okay.
This is gonna be the eccentric grand finals. I'm gonna be honest. They're gonna do it.
It's gonna be a great finals.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. Both teams played very well, but in the end, Louisville has too much momentum. I think that's what it comes down to. I mean,
Yeah.
a lot of that ultimately Vancouver were not able to pull up their ults in time. We're not able to lock down the comp. Weren't able to figure out Louisville, but maybe Pitt can. You know, they're a very eccentric team. Pitt's also very versatile. You got their own separate comps got figured out. So I'm very interested to see. I'm gonna be more interested to see how scrims are gonna go for them leading up to this.
Yeah.
Yeah. My big takeaways from this match is Louisville. They're gonna come into it pretty fast, pretty hard. Listen, they're gonna touch a couple people out there, but at the end of the day, you know, the game it is a team game. So I'm willing to bet that we're gonna see quite the game here. I know Just also for the record as well, Louisville, their players, only two of them I want to say on the top of the leading the stats in the spreadsheet. That being Dante and what's his face? I just said his name like 5 times. Smooth. Sorry. How could I forget? Apologies, man. Smooth, you're watching this. I'm sorry. Okay, I love you. But anyways, homosexuality aside, I think Louisville has a lot of hard hitters, and Skeffy, I want to take a moment to analyze that upcoming match as well. I think, I don't know, I mean, what can you say, really? I mean, Pitt is overall a more slower team, but it's going to be more stable. We're really going to see ideology coming up soon here, Doge.
Yeah, I mean, you're getting your number 1 seed Louisville going against the number 2 seed Pitt. And this is also a rematch from week 1, where Louisville took down Pitt 3-0. Now, a lot has changed in that time between these two teams. They've had a lot of time to figure out their comps, figure out their rosters, just figure out what works best for them. So I'm excited for that finals matchup. Personally, I'm a Pitt supporter. I was on Pitt for a couple of seasons a while ago.
Let's go Pitt. Yep.
So I'm excited for this matchup. But also, speaking of finals, we've got 2 finals this weekend.
Ooh.
We've got
The
our
Super Bowl?
Ruby. No. We don't care about that.
Oh,
We're only here for a true game of Overwatch. We've got our...
I was like, who the hell's watching the Super Bowl?
I know, right? Well, especially when... So our Ruby finals are going to be Saturday at 8 p.m. between Havana and Detroit. And then our Emerald final, same time as the Super Bowl, Sunday at 8 p.m. between War and Phoenix. So please stick around for those. Get ready. Hype it up. I know we are. I think that's about it for us tonight.
Yep, that's true. Bit of a fast one, honestly. For the finals match, which I can only tell good things about Louisville, but you'll see what happens this coming weekend. But it's been a pleasure joining on the cast with you, Doge.
I appreciate you joining in.
And also shout out to Andrew for broadcasting this as your streamer.
Thanks to
I am Mario Man.
earlier.
Elios as well for staying up past his bedtime. He already had his milk and cookies, so definitely was not adamant about casting this game. But regardless, I'm Mario Man. It's been a pleasure. Shout out to Jesus and rock and roll.
I'm Doge. Have a good night, y'all.
I wish we stayed the same. I got way too many thoughts in my brain. I got memories that run through my veins. I'm not one to blame, but I could point out every way that you changed. Some things stay up while others go right down the drain. And lately we've been going down in flames. But if I'm honest, I get in my feels when I want you. Say you feel it too, I'll haunt you. Hold on till I'm lost in the nirvana. But if I'm honest, I get in my feels when I want you. Say you feel it too, I'll haunt you. Hold on till I'm lost in the nirvana. But if I'm my therapist is saying that I should. I don't believe it, but I really wish I could. Instead, I guess I'll stay misunderstood.